Welcome back to Sioux City, Iowa for JV hockey action here at the IBP Center. With me today is Mike Vlasakis. We just did the varsity game with Omaha losing a nail-biter 2-1 in the last minute 30 of the contest. Great game all the way up, and not take anything away from either team. It was a well-played game, and, we just came out in the short end.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was a well-played game, and it was very entertaining, and Sioux City was able to capitalize at the end and took the 2-1 win. Now we're on to JV action. Teams are at center ice and ready to go. Puck is down. Sioux City wins the tap back. They go D to D from Bunce to number 41, Joseph Hope. And this is a pretty much rebuilt JV team here for the Metros. Puck comes out into neutral ice. Hope will stretch back. Omaha gathers it. They'll go to Chubb in neutral ice. Parsons has it. Launched into the zone, just over the stick. Of number 39, Gavin Bunce. This will result in a face-off in the Sioux City defensive zone. And in the net, I'm trying to get, is number 8, Jack Sanderson. Omaha wins the draw back to Despirito. He'll drive it through. Lachlan Wilmer's on the forecheck for Omaha, and out of the zone comes Johnson for Sioux City. Omaha gathers again with Leviska moving it up into neutral ice, and he'll find Wilmers. Wilmers makes a nice play and gets to his backhand where it's poke-checked away, and a shot goes wide of the net. Coleman net front. He'll go in and engage. And they'll rim it to the opposite side where they try to play it out to Schramm. Omaha able to keep the puck in the zone. Wilmers that's Coleman, and shot saved by the Sioux City goaltender Jack Sanderson. This game just underway. On the face-off is Martison. Sioux City comes up with the puck. Hope's still out there. Puck gets dished across the net mouth to the opposite side where it's played out by the Metros. Monk plays it out to Johnson. From the point, gets popped out into neutral ice where Omaha's Lundgren will play it. Omaha on a wholesale line change here, and a quick-up opportunity for the Metros. Comes to the opposite side where Bunce plays it again, and Hope is still on the ice, Mike.
Wow.
He was out with Bunce on his first shift. He hasn't left the ice.
Well, they carry a few more lines here at the JV level than the varsity squad does.
There he finally gets a change. Sioux City's not afraid to do that. If they get a quality player, he usually logs a lot of ice time, and that's how they develop their kids. They don't have as many, but they sure develop the ones that they have. Headmanned out of the zone into neutral ice. Chubb has it, dishes it to Trimborn. Chubb gains the handle again to Trimborn behind the net. Up the half wall, kept in by Levitska. Chubb, a shot from the base of the circle, and a save by Sanderson. Shots are 2-2 thus far. Teams just feeling each other out here at the start of this game. Face off to the blocker side of Sanderson. Parsons on the draw. Sioux City tries to march it up the near side half wall. Parsons playing it. He gets pressure from number 51 of Sioux City, and that's Trenton Fuentes. Parsons keeps it in. Nice job protecting the puck. Loose puck, shot and goal. Off the initial save by Sanderson, and it falls down near the strong side post, and it's able to be buried, and I think Carson Coleman potted that first goal.
Yeah, once Parsons was able to keep that puck in the zone and work it low, the rest is kind of took care of itself. All kind of hinged on him keeping that puck inside.
So Omaha takes the 1-0 lead with 11:33 remaining in the first period. Only shots are three to Omaha and two for the Metros. Sioux City wins this draw, and they'll send it back deep into the Omaha end where Lundgren plays it. And he dishes it up the wall for Parsons. Into the zone comes Fitzpatrick. And he'll find the far side forward, Coleman. Sioux City gains the handle, and they'll headman it over to Schramm. He'll come down the right wing side. He'll go into that strong side, near side corner. And now a battle between Coleman. Comes out, and a nice clear by Fitzpatrick. Wilmer on the chase. He gets there first. Has control, gets to his backhand, dishes it. A shot as he dishes it to Rhett Warner, and Warner gets a quality shot and a great save by Sanderson. DeSpirito now has it, backhands it into the zone to Warner. Warner will leave it net front, tries to find Wilmer, and off the other side come the Metros. And that's George Johnson launches it into the Omaha zone. He's battling for it along the wall. Out come the Lancers. Warner taps it into the zone where it's played up by number 73. Is that 73? I can't see these numbers. 23.
They got them tucked in there.
Yeah, they're all tucked in jerseys. Cash Frigge. Bounce going back on it. Bunts, rather. He'll play it off the far side corner. Picked up by Solma. He tries to carry in. He's got pressure. He'll get by the defender and leaves it up front. Loose puck. And Johnson with a cover-up. Omaha's Simon Johnson between the pipes today. We'll be right back here tomorrow morning with a 10 o'clock game, Mike? We don't know for sure.
Around 10 a.m.
Yep. The rumor was that the Musketeers were playing here early in the morning, which is kind of hard to believe because I think it's opening weekend for the USHL. I don't know why they wouldn't be playing down at the Tyson Center, but we'll try to get some more clarification on that. Chubb comes in, shot, and a save by Sanderson as he gets by the strong side defenseman. We'll have a face-off to the blocker side of Sanderson. On the tap will be Davis Martison for Omaha. Puck is down. Omaha wins the tap back, but Sioux City now controls down low. Battling for that puck behind the net. Omaha comes up with it. And that is number 94, Josh Badori. He can't hold it in, and it comes out into neutral ice where it's picked up by Chubb. He'll scissor pass it back to his defenseman, Lundgren, and they move it up to Martison. Martison leaves it behind the Sioux City cage where it's played by Badori. Kept in. Well, DeSpirito tries to keep it in, but it gets chipped out into neutral ice where Badori plays it. He tries to move it over to Lundgren, and a shot is picked up by number 16 from the Metros and gets a shot on goal and a cover up by Johnson. Shots now are 6-4 in favor of Sioux City. Omaha leads 1-0 with 8:11 left in the first period. Face-off is to the glove side of Johnson, the Omaha end. DeSpirito has the puck. He moves it up the wall. Coleman can't control it, but out comes Trimborn with it, and Omaha apparently goes in offside. So this face-off will come out into neutral ice and will be Omaha's left wing dot. Trimborn on the draw. Puck is down. It's pushed back. Sioux City tries to control it. Hope now on it. Kept in by Levitska. That puck was going to get tapped out, but I think it got held in by one of those giant boots he has. You know, he's a big guy, big skates, able to keep the puck in the zone. And a clear, and this will result in an icing and right back down into the Sioux City end for faceoff.
Yeah, Levitska had a big opening weekend in Mason City last weekend.
Oh, yeah. Had a lot of points.
Had a lot of points.
Yep.
6 points on the weekend.
And who liked that kid as a freshman, let me tell you. Who was it? It was me. A lot of upside for a 6 foot, whatever, 3 or 4 freshman, you know, and his skating's improved, and he's got an offensive mind, and so far he's probably one of our probably the leading scoring defenseman in the program right now.
Leading scorer, period.
Period. There you go.
Well, Coleman may have just surpassed him, but yeah, because Coleman was number 2.
Held in by Omaha. Down the far side wall, picked up behind the net by Josiah Roby. Good numbers, but Sioux City comes out with it as Hope tries to leave it. He sees Woodbury, and a shot by him gets a kick save, and a nice transition by Omaha. Roby didn't see the pass coming. Dished off in front. Roby with an opportunity, saved by Sanderson, kept in by Levitska. He'll leave it down into the corner. 2 men to defend him. Egoroff comes over to play it off the near side wall. Or that's Edgedorf, number 77. Backhanded to DeSpirito from behind the net. He tries to move it up for Chubb. Chubb will try to gain the handle, but kept in by Schramm, far side corner. Levitska now has it. He dishes it. Those Lancer forwards got to learn to belly out. You can't have your back to the play. That would have been an easy out had Badori bellied out to the puck. Little rough stuff in the far side corner. Good discipline by Levitska to walk away from that.
You know, a lot of these kids have played against each other over the years.
Oh, yeah. Yep. They don't forget.
I'm sure they know each other.
So the face-off in the Sioux City end to the glove side of Jack Sanderson. Omaha wins a tap shot right off the face-off onto the stick of number 90. I think that's 94. Another tucked-in jersey, so that makes it difficult for us to read the numbers. Josh Badori pots the second one.
Yeah, that was a quick right off the face-off. He didn't even pause to get set. He just whipped it.
Yep. That's how it's done. Yep. 2-0 now with 5:55 left in the first period. Josh Badori is your goal scorer right off the face-off. We'll get you official results here with assists as soon as it comes up on point streak. Puck again in the Sioux City end. Omaha trying to keep it in. Martison comes out to the top of the high slot and dishes it back. Ends up in the net front. And they got to get the boys apart. Fitzpatrick was down low. So face off, Omaha's left side dot, 21 for Sioux City, George Johnson. And he was up against Martison. The Metros come out. Hope dishes it for Johnson. A shot right on goal. I tell you what, the Metros have 9 shots on goal, and they've all been on goal.
Right.
None of them have been wide or high or anything like that, so they're getting the puck on the net.
That's usually the frustrating part as a coach. You may take X amount of shots, but only a percentage of them ever hit.
Yeah, and the difference is those quality shots, you can shoot the puck from the blue line sometimes till you're blue in the face, but that's not always a high-quality shot. Johnson with another shot on goal with a blocker save by Simon Johnson for Omaha. Pawson drops it in. Near side corner. Omaha will go D to D behind the net. Now Lundgren moves it up to Coleman. Coleman can't gather it. He'll go off on a line change, and that'll result in an icing and a face-off in the Omaha defensive zone. So, near side circle for the Metros. And on the tap is number 16, Solma. They win it back. They try to move it across to Frigg, and Omaha steals it away. Trimborn, Friggy grabs the helmet of Trimborn. Trimborn still comes up with the puck, leaves it net front. Loose puck to DeSpirito. Shot sticked aside by a Metro defender, and out it comes where it'll be gathered by Levitska. He'll crank it up here and carry in. He's got some good speed, a long stride, gets tripped up at the blue line, and this will be our first penalty call of the game, and this will go against the Metros and give Omaha the man advantage. First power play is, this will be a 2-minute minor for tripping on Metros number 16, Nate Solma. Face off in the Sioux City zone. To the glove side of Sanderson. Comes across the net mouth off the draw. Levitska has it. He'll play it down low behind the net. And pushed off the puck there is Warner. He's still trying to gain possession. Poke checked in, but out comes Johnson. He'll come across. He's got Levitska cutting off his angle. And a shot right into the chest of Simon Johnson with a great save. Picked up behind the net now by Parsons. Parsons dishes it. Out of the zone comes Lachlan Wilmer. He'll come down the left wing side and into that strong side corner. He's doing battle with Sioux City's number 21, George Johnson. Comes to the point. Wilmers has it. He'll drop it to Levitska. Top of the circle. He'll dish it. Parsons just misses the far side post. And we have a stoppage in play. I believe the net might have come off. Not sure.
That's what they're checking.
Nope.
Yep.
So this will come out into the neutralized zone. It'll be Omaha's right wing dot, just outside the Metro's defensive zone. Puck is dropped. Omaha wins this back. Trimborn has it. He tries to dish it to go D to D to Fitzpatrick. There's 56 left on the man advantage, and a shot by Trimborn gets directed wide. Converging on it is Martison, and Monk plays it in. Trimborn gathers it at the near side dot, and he'll find Roby. Roby gains that red line and dishes it to Coleman. Coleman comes into the zone, and he tries to back it up to the point, still controlling. He'll drop it down the wall, but stolen away and cleared by the Metros. Johnson headmans the puck, tries to find Fitzpatrick, and now played back in where Martison has to converge on it. They'll come out to Trimborn. Trimborn will gain the blue line, the red line. Stick handles through the neutral ice zone and tries to drop it down low. Roby goes net front. Trimborn to Roby. He drops it to the opposite side, and two Lancers converge, but neither one engages the puck carrier. Omaha able to keep it in by Banasek at the point, and now Hope has it, and he'll clear it. That'll do it for the man advantage. Teams are full strength, and this will be icing with 1:47 left in the first period. Good game thus far. Metro's out shooting the Omaha.
Yeah, it's like you said, every shot seems to be right on net. They haven't missed the net many, if at all.
Drawn back to the junior Lancers, and they fire it into that strong side corner, but it's redirected out of play, so we'll have another face-off in the Metro D zone. Same circle, near side circle. Lundgren on the left point, and Banasek on the right point. Comes to the wall where it's played by number 45, Cooper Fleek. Down low it goes, and it's rimmed to the opposite side. Metros try to gain the zone. Out comes Nate Solma. He's got some good speed, and he's showing some speed into the Omaha end, but he gets bumped off the play. It's separated from the puck. The puck goes into the weak side corner, and we'll have a stoppage in play. Minute 13 left in this first. No ice make between the first and second period, as JV contests are designed that way. Puck is dropped. Dished across where Omaha will try to control it. They'll move it into neutral ice where it's picked up by Parsons. He converges with Johnson. Parson comes out with it, dishes it for Chubb, and Sioux City rims it to the opposite side. Held in by Omaha. Chubb on the backside support, and on the low side support is Parsons. He gets tripped up, and a shot and a steer aside by Sanderson. Picked up on the wall, driven in by Lundgren. Still loose puck. And out of the zone comes Schramm. On the retreat is Banasek. He'll backhand it up the near side wall. Tries to find Chubb. He'll play it. Dishes it off for Chubb. Chubb's got some skating room, but he'll move it back to Banasek, and he'll skate in and just loft. He tries to lob it into the near side corner here, and it hits the netting, and we'll have a stoppage in play and a face-off. 11.3 seconds left in the first period. Face-off at center ice dot. Omaha controls, and they'll go in offside. Face-off, neutral ice zone. Omaha pushes it. Friggy tries to dish it over for his partner, McCormick, and that ends your first period of play. Score is 2-0. Omaha Junior Lancers will be right back with second period action. You're watching the Omaha Junior Lancers on the Omaha Hockey Network.
Welcome back for period 2 action here. Your Omaha Junior Lancers lead 2-0, being outshot 12-10 by the Sioux City Metros.
Puck is dropped and second period action is underway. Omaha goes D to D in their end, and they'll headman it up to Wilmers in neutral ice. He'll drive it in, and it's kicked aside by Sanderson, played in the corner by Warner, and he backhands it on a blind pass and tries to find Roby, and out come the Metros. Solma bringing it up. Nice poke check, and Warner carries in. He's got a weak sider, and Roby gets to his forehand. A shot, and it just goes off the stick of a Metro defender and into the netting, and we'll have a stoppage in play. That was a nice play.
Yeah, you can see the frustration on Roby's face afterwards.
Warner made a nice move into neutral ice, and then it came out, and there was a 2-on-1, and he tried to dish it across and made the connection, and Roby did a great job getting that to his forehand.
Yes, he did.
To the point. Despirito drives it in. Comes to the opposite side. Levitska can't hold his own, and Johnson comes out. A shot and a glove save by Johnson. That's the Johnson & Johnson save of the night.
I was waiting for that. Wondering how long it would take.
They're one of our sponsors, you know. Hockey teams buy a lot of Band-Aids.
Yes. And this year, maybe a little bit of hand sanitizer.
Yeah, it's been a great year for hand sanitizer, I'll tell you that.
Whoever thought that would be a market. Or at least as large of one as it has been.
Bunce tries to drive it in. Intercepted by Banasek. Johnson has it. He'll drive it into that far side corner and up the wall. Banasek has it. Now dishes it for Fitzpatrick, and he tries to headman it to Trimborn. It gets knocked down, and out into neutral ice it comes. Omaha has to tag up. They'll drive it in. And on the forecheck is Trimborn. He loses an edge and goes down into the corner. That's Sioux City's number 13 trying to carry in. That's Henry Monk. And it comes back down. And we'll have icing. And back into the Omaha end it comes. Face off to the glove side of Simon Johnson. On the draw is Davis Martison. Sioux City wins it back. And from the point, they drive it toward the net. It goes a little wide. Solma and Martison along the half wall. A nice dish with a bump transition there from Badori to Levitska and picked up out of the corner. They'll bring it back to Badori. He'll shoot it. A nice high shot gets redirected behind the net. Comes back to the point. Levitska tries to hold it. He'll have to stretch back into his zone, and played by Despirito. Tries to move it up for Chubb. Picked up and brought in now to Badori. Shot! And it's off the stick. And did that hit post? Or yeah, post. Okay. And redirects out of play, so we'll have a face-off.
A few inches the other way, I think it would have beat him glove.
Parsons now on this face-off. Puck is dropped. Omaha Roby keeps it in. Sioux City tries to rim it out. Johnson, he likes to carry that puck. He's a good player. Got some varsity time as well. He comes in and gets a good shot on net, and it's steered aside by Omaha's Johnson. Warner has it. Now he'll leave it weak side as that forward comes up, and that's Roby. He'll carry in. He'll get to his forehand. Good job protecting the puck with his body, and he'll rim it, indirect it to the point where it's shot in by Lundgren, and a save by Sanderson comes off to the opposite wall. Kept in by Banasek. Mass of humanity in front of the net. Backhand. Loose puck. Another shot by Roby, and he scores. I think Roby got the initial shot on goal, and it was put away by Parsons. So Roby to Parsons for the 3-0 lead at the 11:47 mark of the second period.
Great effort by Roby there and Parsons both, but Roby's been chipping away at it here in this period.
Well, he was going down. I think he was on one knee there, and he shoveled it across, and Parsons was there to tip it in. Wilmer on this faceoff with Solma. Parsons from Roby, and that's your goal, your third one. 3-0 is your score. Levitska trying to backhand it up that far side wall. A shot, and it's steered aside by Johnson. Levitska picks it up. He'll rim it to the opposite side where Fitzpatrick tries to play it, and it gets popped out of the zone by Wilmers. Back in by Bunce. DeSpirito has it now, and he moves it up the wall, and now it's chipped out by Wilmers. They got a 2-on-1, and he can't get past the initial forechecker. Now brought in by Coleman. He'll drop it for Levitska. Levitska with a shot and a blocker saved by Sanderson. Goes off to the far side wall. Held in by Wilmers. Wilmers tries to finish a check with Hope. Levitska has control. He'll peel back around and tries to dish it for.
Got to be careful with those ones.
Yeah, that was a little lackadaisical.
Well, he had a Sioux City Metro forechecker right there, and I don't think he saw him.
They move it into neutral ice where Badori tries to find Trimborn, and this will come back into neutral ice on an offside call. Faced off on the near side dot. Trimborn on the face-off with Johnson. Trimborn wins it back. Omaha gathers it in with Lundgren, and he'll move it to Badori, who rims it in. Cooper Fleek tries to play it behind his net. Shot. And we have a stoppage in play here.
I think he lost sight of the puck. That's why he blew it down.
Yeah.
That puck was still loose. That's okay.
Face off near side. Trimborn on the flank is Banasek. Omaha controls behind the Sioux City cage. That's Chubb. He'll backhand it to the point. They'll go D to D to Banasek. Banasek shoots one off the skate of Frigge, and a shot and a glove save by Sanderson. Sioux City changes personnel group. Same face-off circle, near side, Trimborn. Puck is dropped. Trimborn comes up with it. He'll rim it to the other side where Lundgren picks it up. Falling back is Trimborn on D. And Badori goes into the low slot area. There he is. Stepping in is Trimborn on a give that got past the low slot forward, and Trimborn was pinching in, and that was from Gabe Chubb. Nice offensive effort. Badori behind the net. He's got some support from Chubb. Sioux City comes up with it. They'll move it up the wall, but Banasek able to drill it back into the far side corner. Backhanded into neutral ice where Banasek plays it. On the forecheck is Roby. Held in by Levitska. Dished off to Warner, and Warner with a nice shot and a glove save by Sanderson. This face-off will be to the far side circle. Davis Martinson on it. It's dropped back to Levitska. He plays it in neutral ice. Omaha wins that puck battle, and they'll move it up to Roby. Roby can't gain the handle, and this will result in an icing. Coming back down to the Omaha defensive end, Solma on the draw with Martinson. Martinson wins the tap to DeSpirito, and he'll indirect it to Warner on the opposite side. Warner finds Roby, leads him a little too far. He's able to chip it into the zone, so this will not be blown dead. Turnover down low to Warner. Warner dishes it out front and almost finds, that was a nice play by Rhett Warner to dish that puck out. Fitzpatrick couldn't gain control of it. And they're right back into the Omaha end now as Omaha tries to launch it. This will result in an icing. So they'll come back down to the Omaha end for face-off. Blocker side of Johnson. Sioux City's Johnson on the draw against Parsons. Parsons goes for the bull rush, and it comes out to Coleman. He'll bring it in. He'll just drop it into that far corner on cycle to Parsons, and he tries to find Coleman behind the net. Comes to the point. Well, now stolen away by Sioux City, and that's Possum. He tries to bring it out, dishes it for Johnson, and they go in offside as Monk crosses the line before the puck carrier. 17-15 are the shots in favor of the Metros, but the all-important statistic is the score of 3-0 with 7:15 left in the second period. Parsons gets tossed, and in comes Fitzpatrick on the faceoff. Sioux City wins it. They'll drop it in. Played off the skate of Banasek to Parsons, and he tries to dip it into neutral ice, but it's chipped back in by Johnson from Sioux City. Now played into the strong side corner by Monk. And Omaha with good numbers there. They end up clearing the puck, and this will be waived. Sioux City comes back. Hope will pick it up, and he indirects it over to the far side where it's sealed in by Fitzpatrick. He goes into the corner with two Sioux City forecheckers, comes to the point. Banasek has it. He'll drop in. One defender back. Possum gains control momentarily and loses the puck into neutral ice where Omaha drives it back in. We'll have a stoppage in play, a change of personnel, and another face-off in neutral ice. Wilmers on this draw. He'll pull it back to DeSpirito. He'll go D to D with Levitska. Back to DeSpirito. Gosh, those defensemen got a belly out for these pucks. You can't catch a puck when you're turned in the wrong direction. Back into the Omaha end. Levitska on it now. Played up the wall. Omaha just trying to gain his own. Solma has it. Now picked off his stick by Lachlan Wilmers. And he'll move it. He'll just try to move that defender out of his way. Having some Omaha friends calling for interference on that play, but actually the puck was moved up the wall, and he cut in toward the flow of the play, but not necessarily where the puck was.
Now, if he'd moved towards the wall,
that would have been interference, yes.
Yep. Hockey 101.
Moved across to Wilmers. He'll pick it up, and he backhands it to a Sioux City defender, and then he gets rubbed off the play. Johnson comes in for Sioux City, and he'll get a shot and a blocker save by Simon Johnson. Johnson and Johnson have been hooking up a lot here in this game. You know, I don't like it because the one Johnson's pretty good, and the other Johnson's pretty good. But he's our goaltender, you know.
One of them's going to give.
Yeah. Roby moves it up for Trimborn. Trimborn brings it in, comes right around Fleet, and plays it behind the net to Roby. Roby goes for the backhand wraparound, and it gets poke-checked off his stick. Goes to the far side where Hope and Trimborn will converge on it. Puck still along the wall, and Sioux City able to clear it. Banasek finds Warner, and he'll carry it through neutral ice. Nice job protecting the puck. He gets tripped up and taken out of the play. Banasek picks it up, gets it to Roby, and he'll launch it into the far side corner. Played on the half wall by Warner, and he's battling for it with Hope. Hope trying to freeze it along the wall. Kept in, pinching is Lundgren, able to keep the puck in the zone. We got a delayed call here, and it looks like it's going to go against the Junior Lancers. And looks like Rhett Warner is going to go off on a 2-minute minor for tripping. So this will give Sioux City their first power play with 3:41 left in the second period. Shots are 19-15 in favor of Sioux City.
Yeah, like you said, they've been getting their pucks where they belong, just not in the net.
So Parsons is going to take this draw in neutral ice. He'll pull it back, but the Metro forward wasn't held at the dot. He comes out with it, but loses the handle, and Levitska able to clear it. Battle from behind the net. Hope comes out with it. He'll carry across the blue line. Parsons converges on Frigge, steals the puck away, gets to his backhand, now his forehand, a shot and a steer aside. Plays it from behind the net, and Sioux City will come out. Coleman tries to steal it off the stick. Solma gets pushed off the puck, and we'll have another penalty here. Looks like an elbowing call. That's a little weaky. Yeah, that's that's a bad call. So that's an elbowing call on Wilmer, so that'll put Sioux City 2 men up.
There needs to be a penalty called right now. Sioux City keeps bringing their guys to the bench, and there's no timeouts called. They were doing that in the weekend. They were in Omaha, too.
I mean, where was the elbow? So we have a bit of a phantom call here on the second penalty, and that puts Sioux City 2 men up. Omaha wins the draw back. Sioux City will go to the point where Hope will shoot. That's wide and high of the net. 58 seconds left on the first penalty, and a nice clear by Omaha. The length of the ice. Johnson will pick it up from behind his cage. He'll skate out. Chubb trying to angle him. Still controlling, gets to his forehand, and a nice cover up by Simon Johnson. George Johnson, a little hard to corral when he goes to the middle. He's a good east-west skater and a pretty skilled young man.
Yeah, you saw him doing similar things when he was playing in the varsity game.
Yep. And he is a junior. 5'9", 140. Drop the puck already. What are we waiting for?
I don't know what that was, but I probably wouldn't have given our coach the time of day at that point. The penalty
Johnson from the point. He'll dish it. Shot and a kick saved by Simon Johnson. Back to George Johnson and another kick save and another clear by Omaha. 16 seconds left in the first penalty. They indirected up the ice to Woodbury. Woodbury tries to go cross ice to a crashing.
Get it out.
Number 41, Joseph Hope. Omaha with a clear, so Omaha's one man down now. Makes the numbers a little better.
Maybe give the guys a chance to change.
To Woodbury, back to Johnson. He'll bring it down that far side wall, and he just lobs it into the near side corner. And Sioux City with another line change here. Woodbury trying to keep it in. Stolen away. DeSpirito at least pops it into neutral ice where Woodbury has to curl back down into his zone. He'll try to come up, but he's got checking pressure by Warner. Warner rubs him off the play, and a nice clear by, and that should be too many men on the ice. That puck was wrapped, and it ended up right at the Sioux City bench when they had about 6 kids on the ice, so that could easily be too many men. Not intentional, but that's just how it worked out.
I think that's how we got one on the varsity game earlier.
Yeah, because this puck was near side wall, and he cleared it from the strong side corner, and it wrapped all the way around and hit a player's skate while they had, 6 guys on the ice. So this will.
Some officials will call that, well, he was intending to get off the ice. Some not so much. They'll nail you on it every time.
Back to Bunce. He'll go to Friggy. To Schramm. Now picked up by Monk. And stolen away by Omaha. Omaha still on the kill here, so they got to remember this. Or no, they're full strength now. Full strength finally, and Trimborn carries in, and they're on the power play. Kicked aside by Sanderson. Johnson's going to play it up. He wants to pass it. Picked up in neutral ice. They'll go weak side to Roby. Roby tries to carry in. He's on his forehand. He tries to lower that inside shoulder, and he gets held up and knocked down. Comes out into neutral ice where Trimborn and Sulma are chasing it down. Trimborn trying to get an angle, and that ends your second period of play. Omaha will have a carryover of 1:05 on the power play. Shots on goal are 22 Sioux City, 16 Omaha, and Omaha has a 3-0 lead going into the third. We'll be right back with third period action. You're watching the Omaha Junior Lancers on the Omaha Hockey Network.
Thank you. So where did you even start?
Nebraska medicine.
Really?
He's home now. They implanted this tiny device where they can monitor his heart from anywhere.
I have some good news. Cancer's in remission. CAR T cells worked.
Oh my God, amazing. They actually removed the clot that was causing Marie's stroke. She's doing great.
No matter what it is, without question, they are our go-to.
Your connection to the state's most comprehensive care. Nebraska Medicine.
At Olden House Contracting, our specialty is transforming homes and leaving lasting impressions. As one of Omaha's leading design build contractors, Olden House Contracting's experience, talent, and creativity make us the trusted experts in home improvement, renovation, and remodeling. Whether you're looking to invest in an expensive full house remodel, a custom addition, or a new kitchen, we'll bring your vision to life. Olden House Contracting, 402-573-8125. That's 402-573-8125. Or oldenhousecontracting.com. That's OLDENHUIS contracting.com.
Welcome back to Sioux City, Iowa, here at the IBP Arena for Period 3 action. Your Omaha Junior Lancers lead this contest after 2 periods, 3-0. Shots on goal, 22-16 in favor of Sioux City Metros. Sioux City's number 77 penalty will carry over with 1:05 left. Quick scoring summary. First period, Omaha opens the scoring on a goal by Carson Coleman, assisted by Noah Fitzpatrick. Second goal scored at 9:06 of that first period. Josh Bedur, assisted by Lachlan Wilmers. And then to round out the scoring thus far, in period 2 at 3:13 of the second period, Ben Parsons from Josiah Roby. Mike?
All great goals. I think the biggest difference has been in the goaltending, to be honest with you. Both teams are getting plenty of shots. I mean, Sioux City's out shooting Omaha 22-16, but your score is 3-0. Now, it's the quality of the shot and the percentages from where it comes from, and Omaha's been able to convert on a lot of those. But it's not. You can't say the game's in hand right now. Sioux City's going to have a long way to battle in a 15-minute period, but we've seen stranger things happen.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's shaping up to be a really good third period here, and fast, furious finish to this contest.
Yeah, it's been a fun day of hockey here. The first game was really entertaining, and this game's been good too. So we hope for a good third period, and Omaha's got 1:05 left on this man advantage on the penalty for number 77, Charlie Egdorf. And that was a too many men penalty. The teams are at center ice ready to get this third period underway. Puck is down. Omaha wins the draw. Head manned over to Parsons. He'll enter the zone. And it's poke checked off his stick. Goes to the weak side corner, far side corner. And played by Sioux City. Parsons makes a nice separation there. The puck comes to the point. Or that was Gabe Chubb. Wilmers. Loose puck. Goes off onto the wall where Chubb picks it up. He'll bring it up to Wilmers, over to Trimborn. Trimborn with a shot and a glove save. Loose puck, net front, and a cover up. And a save by Sanderson with 28 seconds remaining. .14:22. The puck is down and poked out into neutral ice, and the chase is on between Wilmers and number 11, Tristan Woodbury. Warner brings it in. He's on his backhand and gets poke checked off his stick and winds up on the wall near side. Parsons goes in after it. It wraps. Chubb will be the first to the puck. 2 seconds left on the man advantage. Puck goes to Wilmers to the half wall. Teams are full strength now. Trimborn dishes it across to Chubb, gets to his forehand, and he'll dish it across. A shot to Trimborn, and it's poke checked away by number 16, Nate Sulma. And Sioux City's out 2-on-1. Great effort by Simon Johnson to come out and play the puck. Omaha gains control now after a nice opportunity was deflected by Omaha. Hope brings it up the strong side wall. Schramm tries to make a play on it. Coleman comes up with it, and he'll indirect it. He's just out of the reach of Martison. He'll go in down low for it. Brings it back up to the point where Lundgren goes D-to-D to Banasek, and a shot and a redirect into the belly of Sanderson. A nice save. Sioux City dumps it in and changes. One Johnson back on the forecheck. Loose puck, net front. And a shot by Monk from behind the net. Looked like it got between the pads of Johnson, but he was able to save it and keep it in front of him. So face-off in the Omaha D zone. to the glove side of Simon Johnson. Sioux City's George Johnson on the tap. Omaha wins it. And Wilmers tries to carry it out. Ends up on Levitska's stick, and he'll knife through. He's on his forehand. He's looking to dish it, and it just gets poke-checked away. He's battling for it in the corner. Now Warner comes up with it. He comes net front on a nice move out of the corner. If he'd have been able to maintain control, that would have been a nice scoring opportunity. Despirito backhands it to Wilmer. Just out of the reach of Warner, and George Johnson picks it up. Pretty crafty with a puck, this guy. Deals it up front. Warner tries to seal it off on the wall in neutral ice. Roby comes up with it. He's on his forehand. He overskates it a little bit, but he's able to drop it into the corner. And those guys, that line goes off on a line change. Head man by Frigge. First man of the puck is Levitska. It comes out of the zone. Back to Levitska. He'll head man it to Chubb. Chubb will carry out. He'll come down the left side into that near side corner, and it rims to the opposite side. Now stolen away. We'll have a stoppage in play as there's an offside on the play. Parsons and Frigge having a few words. Little chirping in the third period. 11-11 left. Neutral ice face-off. Sioux City controls. They move it up the wall to Banasek. He backhands it. A dish to Parsons. He's got Chubb coming down the far side, and a shot off the stick of Parsons and a save by Sanderson. Shots are 25-22 now. Sioux City. Sioux City's led in shots the entire game.
Just can't find the back of the twine. Simon Johnson is keeping him at bay.
He is. Face off to the glove side. Puck transitions over to the point where Lundgren has it. He'll try to drive it down low. Hope has it now for Sioux City. And he tries to indirect it out. And into neutral ice. It's just chipped back in, where Joseph Hope will have to retreat. He gets pushed off the puck. Loose puck, net front. Nice move by Coleman to try to get to his forehand, and he gets bumped off the play. Picked up in neutral ice by Lundgren, and he'll launch it back in. Fleek will be the first man. Well, not so. Trimborn first man to the puck. And there's Hope again trying to play it out. He's a sophomore, Mike, that Joseph Hope.
Good player.
Good player. He's a smart player. He gets separated from the puck a lot. He's only about 135 pounds. So
that'll do it.
Yeah, he's not real strong on the puck yet, but he's got time. Time is on his side. Unlike many of us.
I was going to say, there's a song that kind of goes like that, isn't there?
There is. I'd sing it, but I don't want to embarrass myself. Into the zone, Sioux City comes. Picked up by Levitska. He leaves it for Roby. He's got 2 forecheckers on him. And now kept in by Martison, and we're going to call that offside. I thought Roby was straggling the line, but he must not have been. Of course, he was up against the wall here right in front of us, so we really couldn't tell. Face-off just outside the zone. Omaha controls. They'll drop it back to their D. Banasek moves it up to Roby, who dishes it immediately. for Werner. Werner dishes it off to Martison and back down in the near side corner for Warner. He's battling against 2 forecheckers. The wall sealed off. Poked out into neutral ice where it's driven back in by Omaha. And now Pawson tries to bring it up. Good move there by Martison as he had an inclination to move it up the wall, but he saw space on the other side and made a nice escape move and dished it off, and Omaha's back on the forecheck in their offensive zone. Banasek retreats. He'll pick up the puck, goes D to D with Lundgren. Lundgren headmans it over to Chubb. He loses the handle. And Pawson now has it in neutral ice. Poke checked away by Wilmers. He'll step in. He loses his feet. To the point. Levitska. Shot and a save by Sanderson. 23-25 on the shots on goal right now. 7:39 left in the game. And remember, we'll be back here around 10 o'clock tomorrow morning with varsity action first.
Right as soon as they let us in the rink.
Puck's controlled by Sioux City. Woodbury has it along the wall. He's looking for somebody to get it to. He's sealed off by DeSpirito. And out comes, is that Hope? 41. He comes down the ice, and Sioux City unable to keep it in. They'll go D to D to Fleek. Fleek drives it into the far side corner. Levitska has it. He'll pull the puck back and try to indirect it out of the zone. Can't get it done, but he's got two forwards in neutral ice. And the chip transition didn't quite work out there, and Sioux City Schramm picks it up. DeSpirito has it now, and it's poke checked off his stick. Levitska with it. And he'll just launch it into neutral ice where Fleek retreats. And we'll have icing.
Blueberry? No?
No. Face off to the blocker side of Simon Johnson on the tap. Cash Friggy. Played behind the net by Lundgren now to Coleman. Coleman gains neutral ice, picked up by Parsons. And he just launches it to the far side as he didn't have a forward there to dish it to. So Fuentes on the forecheck. Pile up in front of the Sioux City bench. Off the skate of Fitzpatrick, it ends up back in the Sioux City, and a fan shot. Now Parsons steals it away. He'll move into that strong side corner. Picked up, and they try to move it to the point where Lundgren tries to hold it in. He can't do it. And Fuentes gets some pressure on the puck. It's launched into the far side where Fitzpatrick keeps it in to Parsons, to Fitzpatrick. And a clear by the Metros will result in an icing. And a face-off in the Sioux City end. 5:36 left in the third. 3-0's your score. Trimborn on this face-off, along with George Johnson. Omaha wins the draw. Levitska tries to keep it in. DeSpirito tries to find Roby in neutral ice. Trimborn picks it up. Nice moves by Trimborn, just letting the pressure fly by him as he maintains control of the puck. Levitska keeping it in down low. Johnson has it now, and he'll start out of the zone. Gets into neutral ice, head up all the way, and he just lays it in on Simon Johnson. Good job by Warner, keeping it in neutral ice, and now into the Sioux City end. Levitska has it. Nice patience. Carries it into the zone, and
I missed that.
I missed it too. The puck, because the puck was over in neutral ice. It had been cleared, and something happened down low that included Ian Levitska. And
Not sure if they got two or just the one.
well, I don't know if they're going to call anything at this point. I think they're just discussing.
Well,
But one of the coaches, I think it was Kinder. Derek was pretty fired up, so we're not sure.
Well, Sioux City had their box door open, then they quickly shut it, so that's why I wasn't sure. You never take responsibility.
Yeah, don't open that door until somebody tells you to open it.
Right?
Be more descriptive here, but we really didn't see the infraction or what happened because it was kind of behind the play. So the officials are having a powwow, and Parsons there just outside their circle waiting to get the results as to what they decide to do.
Well, I would think if they give a penalty, it's probably both ways.
Coincidentals, yeah.
You would think.
I would think, yeah. But we'll see. Hard to tell when you really didn't see the infraction. Okay, so Parsons is delivering the message to Coach Kinder. Well, Sioux City's got 5 players on the ice. Well, it doesn't look like it's going to be a wash. And Ian Levitska's taking a seat on the bench. Not sure what the call is, but we'll fill you in here as soon as we know. Did he just signal a check from behind?
I haven't seen a signal yet. I think he was pulling his pants up.
Equipment adjustment.
Yeah.
Yep, looks
Must
like
be.
a 2 and a 10. So Ian Levitska will be done for this game, and the Metros will have a power play. Oh no! Now they're bringing a Metro player off. So
those probably wash. Out. He still ends up with the 2 and 10. I'm guessing.
Yes.
Well, they got to get this clock figured out. They got to figure out which player goes in first.
So Hope goes in now.
They need to, unless Ian got an extra 2. Maybe it's not a 2 and a 10.
Well, it's a man advantage for the Metros.
That much is true.
Two and a 10 for Levitska for head contact.
And then he got a second one for roughing.
And the penalty on Sioux City?
No, Levitska got a second one for roughing. And Sioux City Hope got one for roughing as well.
Okay, all right. So those are the coincidentals, and then the check, and then the head contact.
Head contact, yep.
Omaha with a nice flurry there from Trimborn, shorthanded. Edgedorf comes out. And a nice clear by Omaha. Trimborn, first one to the puck on the penalty kill.
My guess, I would think with Ian's size, you'd probably look at that, and that was probably a size penalty.
More than likely. He's not a cheap player by any means. Chubb comes in, shorthanded, and he gets another opportunity, and cross-checked from behind, and this will be an even up here. Chubb goes to the net and launches a nice shot and a save by Sanderson. But Sioux City's going to lose a player here because that was a cross check. So Friggy's going off on a 2-minute minor, and that'll even this up for, well, there's 40 seconds left on the 2-minute to Levitska for the roughing.
That was almost a quick 2 minutes.
Did he indicate what the call was?
Cross check.
Cross check. That's what I thought. I mean, that's what it was, but I wasn't. You never know, you know.
Yeah, I think he told the table what it was and then turned around and signaled the crowd.
So 3 minutes and 15 seconds left. 2-minute minor to Cash Friggy for the cross check. And then 40 seconds left on the Levitska roughing penalty. Omaha did such a great job getting the puck to the net on the penalty kill. I'll be interested to see what this power play looks like.
It'll be 4-on-4 for
yes,
40, right?
40, yep.
Is that 40 or 48?
No, it's 40.
I'm having a hard time seeing through the screen.
Yeah, it's 40. Puck is dropped. Sioux City comes up with it. Johnson brings it up the far side wall. Stopped behind the net by Johnson.
I don't think he realized there was a Metro that close.
Banasek puts it into neutral ice, but Solma steals the puck away. And this will be outside now as the puck leaves the playing surface. Oh, maybe not. Inside the zone.
Must have went off an Omaha stick.
Yeah, redirect.
Trying to sort out who gets out of the box first, I think.
Typically the guy who went in first. That's my rule of thumb.
Everybody gets out before Ian. Let's put it that way. He's
okay, Omaha with control now. They come out into the zone. Banasek to Wilmers. Wilmers comes in. He tries to get around Woodbury. Leaves it out front and stolen away on a quick transition by number 16, Nate Solma. Omaha able to drive it back in where George Johnson will pick it up, and now he'll clear it the rest of the ice because the penalty has expired and Omaha's on the power play. Badori to Wilmer. Wilmer gains his own. Comes in tight, gets a shot, and a save by Sanderson, and there's another clear by the Metros. Back on the chase and the retrieve is Lundgren. He'll move it up front and stolen away. Now stolen back by Warner. He'll go in 2-on-2 with Badori. Dishes it. Josh tries to get it to his forehand and can't do it. Held in by Omaha. Lundgren from the point tries to fish it through. Now Warner, and he'll drive it. That was almost redirected into the goaltender off a Sioux City player's stick. Coleman has it. He'll gain the dot. A shot. Another save.
I don't know if Omaha realizes they're on the power play. They're just going at it.
Full strength now. Martison has the puck behind the net. He's looking. He gets to the top of the circle. Oh, and off a Sioux City defenseman's skate. I think that went off the skate of George Johnson as Omaha tried to find that weak side forward for the redirect. And
it redirected.
It redirected, but not what they had envisioned. It went right off the skate of Johnson and beat Sanderson on a. What a funny way to have it. You're on a power play and you can't score a goal, and then the second you go even strength, it goes in off of an opposing player's skate, and that makes it 4-0 now with 1:03 left. Omaha brings it in again. And Roby bumped off the play by Fleek. Into the corner is Parsons. Now back out. Fleek tries to find Woodbury. Hope comes in with the puck, and he fans on the shot. Comes to the other side where Fitzpatrick plays it. Less than a minute left now. There's 26 remaining seconds, and Parsons has it. He'll go weak side over to Roby. Roby will just stretch it back to his D. Smart play by Roby as they're just going to play keep away here to end this game. 11 seconds remain. Solma comes in with it, and DeSpirito tries to steal it away, goes into that strong side corner, and that ends this JV contest where the Omaha Junior Lancers are victorious by the score of 4-0. Shots, if you look at the shots, Mike, 28-28 right at the buzzer. So shots were perfectly even. And we'll be back with action tomorrow. Varsity first, 10 a.m. here at the IBP Center. You're watching the Omaha Junior Lancers on the Omaha Hockey Network.